So in today's video, obviously yesterday, I said, I'm going to explain to you why we are not a top 10 defense. We're close. We're close. But we're not quite there yet. Before I get into it, smack that like if you like what you're watching. Please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It would be an absolute pleasure to have you a regular part of the channel. And with no further ado, let's get into it. So, if you look at total defense, if you go to somewhere like ESPN, we're middle of the road. But to give you a little bit more perspective, the Giants are ninth in turnovers, 5th in rushing yards, 25th in passing yards, and 13th in points per game as far as total defense stats. So, guys, again, those are just stats. I think the Giants are 19th in total defense. But the reason why a lot of people have hyped this defense up as a top 10 defense is because the Giants defense has been bad for so long that just seeing average or slightly above average defense makes people go crazy, goes nuts. All that being said, though, the consistency issue. The Giants haven't been consistent enough across the board. May you look at their zone. They have not been consistent in zone at all. At all. Teams have found a way to pick apart our zone, and a lot of people will just say, well, it's Isaac Yiadom's fault. Stop. Just stop with that. You know, when you're playing zone, it's a team effort. The Giants aren't aggressive enough in zone. Okay? That's just what it boils down to. You agree, disagree, doesn't matter. That's the reality of it. Okay? And then you go in and you look at the Giants' efficiency on third down. Yes, the Giants aren't giving up touchdowns, and that's great, where we would have done it in past years, but we're still giving up points. We're still giving up field goals. And what does that mean? That means the other team is possessing the ball, consistently getting third downs, and getting that time of possession. Partially why the defense is tired is their own fault. Yes, part of it's on the offense, but part of it's on them as well. Stop giving up third downs, hold that, don't allow that team across the 50, and maybe the Giants would be better. This is why, okay? So, again, they're not consistent enough across the board to be a top 10 defense. They're very good, but there are a couple players away. And getting into the positions that I think are a need, either in free agency or draft, I'll just go throw out a couple names here, guy. I'm not going to throw a bunch. But as far as defensive front goes, obviously we're solid inside. We need the edge rusher. So that's why a lot of people are high on Gregory Rousseau out of Miami. That's, I think, our likely target if we do end up drafting top 5, even though a lot of people would argue for a quarterback at this point. Then you go back into the middle linebacker position. Can Tae Crowder be more than a depth piece? Right now, he looks very good. He's aggressive. I really like Tae Crowder. Can he develop into that second middle linebacker? Because obviously we are a base 3-4. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't know. Obviously, we'll give him the rest of the season, see what he has. But at the end of the day, that's why I'm looking at somebody like Micah Parsons from Penn State. And then we move on to the secondary. Obviously, everybody knows we need the second corner position desperately. We thought it was going to be DeAndre Baker. Obviously, it wasn't. Then we went to Sam Beal. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So now we're left with guys like Isaac Yiadom, Corey Ballentine, who's been cut, and Ryan Lewis. And now I think we're on Hardage for this game. So we'll see what Hardage has. Maybe he develops into the second corner. I don't know. But we need a second corner for sure. And then we go on to free safety. Is Xavier McKinney a reliable free safety in the NFL? That's a big question mark. I don't know if he is. I look at more as a strong safety. I could be wrong, guys. That's why I was so high last year on Antoine Winfield Jr. I think that was that ball-hawking free safety the New York Giants needed. But, hey, it remains to be seen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Either way, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.